Can a cow declare the presence of God? Well, I don't see why not. This is Pastor Pete Pawelek. Thank you so much for joining me for another edition of the Daily Devo. Don't forget, you can connect with me over at pastorpete.org if you want to find these daily devotions, sign up for our daily email newsletter, or many other things. I was reading this morning in the book of Job, chapter 36, and I got to this verse 33, and it made me kind of stop and pause and think about that question I posed to you just a moment ago, because here's what verse 33 says: "The thunder declares his presence, the cattle also, the approaching storm." You know, I think this shows us that there are many things in life, big and small, that can declare the presence of God. This chapter 36, this latter part of it, starting in about verse 22, really just shows us the grandness and the greatness of who our God is. In fact, let me just read it to you. Starting in verse 22 of Job 36, "Look, God shows himself exalted by his power. Who is a teacher like him? Who has appointed his way for him? And who has declared, you have done wrong? Remember that you should praise his work, which people have sung about. All mankind has seen it. People have looked at it from a distance. Yes, God is exalted beyond our knowledge. The number of his years cannot be counted. For he makes waterdrops evaporate. They distill like rain into its mist, which the clouds pour out and shower abundantly on mankind. Can anyone understand how the clouds spread out, or how the thunder roars from God's pavilion? See how he spreads out his lightning around him and covers the depths of the seas. For he judges the nations with these. He gives food in abundance. He covers his hands with lightning, and he commands it to hit its mark. The thunder declares his presence, the cattle also, the approaching storm." That is who our God is. Man, he is big, and he is mighty, and he is strong, and he is precise. The lightning hits its mark. And I think here's the message I took today as I was reading through this and meditating on this and just reflecting on how good and gracious and big God is. The message I took from this today was everywhere I look, everything I see, everything I smell, everything I touch, everything I'm going to interact with today has a purpose. And its main purpose is to declare God's presence and God's glory in my life and in all of creation. I hope you'll pause. We don't normally think about cattle declaring the presence of God or the glory of God, but I hope you'll pause today, whether you run into a cow or not, whether you see a thunderstorm or not. I want you just to look around and see the presence of God all around you this day. It is there because he is indeed that big, that grand, and that amazing. May he be with you as you walk with him today, and may he use you for his glory. May you declare his presence wherever you go this day as well. God bless you. I hope you have a good one. Look forward to seeing you again tomorrow for another edition of the Daily Devo. Don't forget, you can connect with me over at pastorpete.org.